Today I am going to visit Changi Airport's Terminal 4. Currently 11 PM in the night. So as you can see, this whole terminal is freaking empty. So there's no one here. So let's check it out. Let's see what they got to offer. So as you can see, here are some of the seats. So you probably can't sleep here. It's probably not a good idea to sleep in this terminal. Now, as you know, the counters, they go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all the way to 7, which is all the way just over there. So as you can see, these are the check-ins for the non-automated ones. So these are the check-ins that require human interaction, whilst on the other side are probably the check-ins that require the automation. Oh, nice and convenient. You can use automated immigration if you're a visitor whose fingerprints registered on arrival. Oh, nice. As you can see, although you had the impression that Changi Terminal 4, they would have a lot of automated gates, but it turns out they're still using manual on some of the counters, such as the Korean Air and Vietnam Airlines in the background, in the back. And Vietnam Airlines, likewise, is using human check-in counters. And here we go, we come to check-in counters 4, 5, 6 and 7. As you can see, you have the automated check-in. Once you have the automated check-in counters, you drop your bags over here. This is what we've been wanting to see. As you can see, this area hosts all of Airasia'S Operations, as they recently moved into this terminal. So up here, you can see all your food and amenity stores. The food court is up this way, you can see. Over here are your immigration counters. I don't know if photos are allowed to be, any recordings are allowed to be done here, but this is just a sort of preview of what Terminal 4 has to offer. And maybe if you scroll into the background, you'll notice that there will be, I'm trying to scroll in, and as you scroll in, you notice that the automation, the security process will also be automated. As you can see from what is there and there. So these here are actually your immigration counters, the automated lanes. Looks very similar to what you get in Terminal 3 and Terminal 2. It just looks much nicer in this case. And right ahead, as you see, if you go right ahead, you'll notice that the security is also automated, potentially. Actually, this area is where you relax. I guess you could probably sleep here, maybe for a few hours if you need a break, but just definitely not over there. As you know, when you go to arrivals, after you do your customs and immigration, you go to the baggage carousels. And these look very similar to the baggage carousels you get in Terminal 3. Just look at that view. It actually looks really nice. This airport is designed so that this place is a destination of itself. It's not just a place where people just pass through to get to your next destination. Just have a look at how nice it is. Oh. Just as you walk into here, you notice there's the gates. So before you depart, the gate's over there, where you scan your boarding pass, and then you'll automatically let you through. So instead of having someone to scan your boarding pass for you before you enter, then you can just do it automatically. It's a big step, because in this case, a lot of automation is used. And having a look at the rest, I guess you can safely say it's practically the same. the eateries here. That's basically it for the top floor. Now off my way to the bottom floor. So as you know, this area is your arrivals. Looks kind of similar to Terminal 3, just except they're just smaller in size and there's probably less floors. So as you know, if you want to transfer to Terminal 2 and the MRT, you need to go to the arrivals hall and you just go directly that way. Straight through. Actually, this way. You go this way straight and you'll get to Terminal 2 on the bottom floor. Alright, so what is my verdict of this terminal? I'd say it's very good. That basically a lot of these things are being implemented, such as the automation and basically security and immigration processing together for the introduction of Terminal 5. Some of the things are lacking though, which some include connections to Terminal 2. So basically, instead of having to connect to the other terminals using the SkyTrain, you must take a bus in order to get here, which is a very big disadvantage because the thing is, the connections are not linked to the MRT somehow. So that's a big problem there, which can be addressed when you do it can be addressed when Terminal 5 opens. But overall, I like this place because it feels very bright, it's very compact. Somehow they managed to squeeze in a capacity of 16 million passengers on a generally quite small scale of the terminal, which is quite good. And it's also very nice, very bright, compared to many of the other airports that I've been to. And supposedly this one is, although it's good, but technically it's still not Changi's standards. But hopefully Changi Airport could take these recommendations and they could think about how they can use that to improve Terminal 5. So there you go. See you later.